Hey everybody, Brandon Northwicks here, and today I want to share with you a nice overview of how you can get your system set up. I'm talking about fully optimized and a system that's going to give you all the information that you need and help you really lift your company to a whole new level. Now, in order for us to do this, there has to be an understanding of what an actual system is and how it actually works. Because if you don't want to be like the average business owner, if you don't want to look like this, and what this is imagine the average day in the average business owner's life is they're only moving 1 inch in 100 different directions. Typically, it's about 12 different directions. Let's say that this is your sales. Let's say this is your marketing. Let's say this is your social media. This is your maybe hiring. This is your networking. This is your SEO. This is your, PR if you're trying to get that going, your emails, maybe cold calls if that's what you're doing. You see how everybody typically spends just a little bit of time in one area. So what happens is at the end of the day, they move 1 inch in 13 different directions. Doesn't feel like you're going very far, does it? Hence the feeling of the hamster wheel. I live this, man. This is painful to live because you never know which direction you actually need to go and you're afraid to run full steam ahead in one direction. Well, if this is your day, and most business owners it is, this is not available for you. And what this is your input going into a machine, which is your energy or your time, and then it's going to create an output. So you putting in energy or time into a specific activity is going to create an output. That output is going to create a sense of feedback. It's going to be like a receptor, and it's going to kick this back to the initial input with now refined insight. It now takes everything that we put through the first time. We see energy, time, output. Okay, well, was this a good output or was this a shitty output? Because if it was a good output, then let's go ahead and pump it up and put it back here and pump it up and put it back here. And let's keep ramping this up. Hence the word scaling. If this gives us output that's negative to the future of the business and we get feedback and ignore this output, we now are putting in negative feedback, which creates a negative downturn in your business. This is where most people live, is with the negative feedback. They don't create a system that produces them to run in one direction at 13 inches, right? At the end of the day, instead of running 1 inch in 13 directions, what if you could just run 13 inches in one direction? What if you knew what direction to run? What if you had the system to set up to where everything else was running on its own and allowed you to run so fast in one direction that you were able to now multiply your sales so much over the next 90 days versus just 1 inch, right? If you're over in sales, if this is you versus this being me, you after 12 months moved 12 inches. Can we agree on that math? 1 inch per year, 1 inch per month, 12 months in a year, 1 year later, you're at 12 inches, right? Now me, I move at 12 inches per day. So I'm looking at 12 inches per day times 365. Now you tell me who has the advantage. That's why it's so important for you to have a system set up. That's why this is important for you to understand the VPC method. That's why it's so important for you to have the right type of structure in place so that when you get this feedback, it's not distorted and coming to you in German or Morse code, right? You got to make sure you can understand this. And that's what we do with our clients. That's what I'd love to be able to do for you. If you have any questions about what I share, go ahead and find the button link around this video and let's get you set up with one of my complimentary kickoff calls. It's about 30 to 60 minutes and I'll go into making sure that you have a system set up for you, that you understand where you're at and how to optimize it. Your awareness, your optimization, how to identify the input, the output, the machine you're putting through so that you could jam at 13 inches per day, 12 inches per day versus per month. If that sounds interesting, you go ahead and find the link in the button around this video. I hope you found some value in today. Had a great time making it for you, and I'll see you on the call. Take care.